Hello, my name is Nani and welcome to my channel where I share with you my top tips on how to look good, feel good, and smell good from the inside out. In today's video, we're talking all about smelling good, but this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be Battle of the Sexes, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and compare the original Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo for Her, as well as the Jimmy Choo Man. So we're going to talk about what these fragrances actually smell like, how they last on the skin, as well as pretty much which one's better at the end. So this is going to be Battle of the Sexes. And of course, if you guys love fragrance videos and you love talking about smelling good, make sure that you guys go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now, jumping right into it, of course, we're gonna go ahead and start off with ladies first. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share with you guys what each of these actually smell like individually. And then I'll also let you guys know at the end what the similarities are, as well as which one I feel like is a lot better. So let's go ahead and start off with the ladies first. Of course, Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo for Her. This is honestly one of my favorite powerful, bold scents. This is definitely a patchouli fragrance, if I'm honest with you. This has a patchouli note in it. It has pink pepper, it has orchid. It also has pear in it as well. So it's basically like a sweet, fruity, floral patchouli scent, essentially. But the patchouli is a very bold note. It's a very predominant note in this fragrance. And so a lot of times I wear this more at nighttime. A lot of times I will try to wear this during like cooler weather. So fall, winter season is when I will typically gravitate towards this scent, simply because the patchouli note is so heavy that it can feel a little bit more offensive if you are wearing this during like warmer seasons like spring and summer. So that is one thing that I will definitely say. This is not a year-round scent at all. This is one that I would definitely recommend that you wear more during like the fall and winter seasons, even more during the winter, because it just thrives on the skin a lot better when it's a nice cool breeze outside. So that's one thing that I will say. But again, as I mentioned, if you do not like a patchouli note, you won't necessarily like this. This is probably a hate it or love it type of scent because of how heavy the patchouli note is in it. And the patchouli pretty much gives it this musky, earthy, woody type of element to the scent, which makes it a more bold, powerful, pungent fragrance. So it's not like a sensual, soft, delicate scent at all. It's definitely a bold, in-your-face type of fragrance. And let me just spray it. So in the opening, you definitely get the fruity elements to it. It's a weird thing because now that I sprayed it, it kind of smells like nail polish and some type of medication as well. That's like the weirdest thing, but I just realized that it smells a little bit like a nail polish type of vibe. It's like a sweet, dry, fruity type of element. Hopefully that makes sense. But in the opening, you definitely get more of the sweet, fruity type of elements. You get the fruity, juicy pear in the opening for sure. You get a little bit more of the floral notes. You don't get a huge amount of the pepper. It's a little bit softer in the opening, but when you spray it on your skin and as it lingers on your body, you definitely get more of like a spicy, aromatic type of element to it from the pink pepper. And it also does have, like I mentioned, the patchouli note. So the longer it lingers on your body, you get more of kind of like a musky, earthy, woody type of element, which gives it a very kind of like powerful edge in my opinion. As I mentioned, this is the fragrance that I go to if I am if I feel very like bold and sexy, if I'm wearing a leather jacket, or if it's fall and winter. This is a very long lasting, bold, sexy scent in my opinion. This is going to last on your skin for hours. Like, it clings to your skin. So this is definitely a very long lasting fragrance as well in my opinion. And it is going to last anywhere between like 8 to 10 hours on your skin. You do not have to reapply this at all. So if you are going to like an event or something like that, you don't have to be self-conscious, because this is going to linger on your skin as well as on your clothes for a very long time. Because of the fact that the patchouli is a very heavy note, I do recommend this more for nighttime, cooler breeze outside, or maybe like larger settings, not like close encounters at work or anything like that. I feel like it would be a little bit too offensive in that scenario. So that's going to be pretty much my final thoughts on this Jimmy Choo for Her. And then of course, jumping into Jimmy Choo Man, this one is pretty much kind of the opposite of the Jimmy Choo for Her. This is the eau de toilette, which of course kind of affect the longevity of the scent itself. And honestly, it really does affect the longevity of the scent. In terms of the fragrance notes, this one has pink pepper, pineapple leaf, melon, lavender, and suede. So of course it has the similarity. I believe they both have pink pepper in it. So I expected for it to be pretty much the same thing, but it's honestly the complete opposite. This is one of those scents that you can wear year round. It's an everyday, easy to reach, easy to grab, easy to wear type of scent. It's a very kind of like, I guess, transitional scent, if that makes sense. You can wear it pretty much all season long. You can wear it daytime to nighttime. The only thing is that the longevity of this scent sucks. Like, it'll last maybe 2-3 hours on your skin. So this is one of those fragrances that you have to grab with you so that you can actually, you know, reapply and top off throughout the day if you want your scent to actually last. I did do a complete review on this fragrance, so if you guys are interested in hearing a little bit more about that, definitely make sure that you go ahead and click on this card up here. But the longevity, as I mentioned, is really not the best, especially in comparison to this one, because this one clings on your skin for hours on end. So just to let you guys know what the difference as far as the smell is, in the opening, you definitely get the pineapple, you get the melon. So it's a little bit of a sweet, fruity type of opening as well, but not as sweet as, of course, the one for her. So it's just like a very nice, refreshing sweetness, nothing overpowering, nothing that's feminine. In terms of the way that it lingers on the body, I do find that this does warm up a little bit more on your body, but it doesn't get special or unique. Honestly, it's a very basic, very straightforward scent. It's pretty linear. It doesn't really transform or transition on your skin at all. I feel like it's one of those scents where the way that it smells in the opening is pretty much the way that it smells throughout the time that it's on your skin. So it's not the most unique scent, but it's a very easy to grab fragrance. So this is one that you can wear year round. This is one that you can wear no matter the occasion. You can wear this to work if you wanted to. You can wear this on a date if you wanted to. You can wear this to an event if you wanted to, but you won't smell unique. You won't stand out with this fragrance. When as for her, this is a bold, unique scent. You're going to smell very different in comparison to other people that are in the room with you, if that makes sense. So this is a very basic, easy to grab type of scent, so I do like the versatility of it, but as I mentioned, the longevity is really not the best. So in terms of, again, everything that I've mentioned to you as far as the longevity, what it smells like, how it transforms on your skin, to be honest with you, because I love this fragrance so much, I expected a lot more for this fragrance, so I was hoping that it would be pretty much the same thing, just the man version, so that me and my husband could rock it together. I'm that corny. But it really is not that at all. It's pretty much the completely opposite. This is a very basic, easy to wear everyday type of scent, but this one is one of those like bold, special occasion, special event, nighttime, fall, winter type of fragrances. So that's the biggest difference that I can tell you, besides the fact that the longevity is completely different as well. This one you're gonna get probably 2-3 hours of wear out of this, and you do have to top it off. But this one is going to cling on your skin for at least 8 hours, especially on your clothes. You're not gonna have to reapply this at all, whether you decide to wear this in the daytime or if you decide to wear this at nighttime. This is going to cling onto your skin for a very, very long time. So if I had to recommend one of them, if I had to recommend it based on which one I feel is worth actually buying, I would definitely recommend the Jimmy Choo by Jimmy Choo for her. Just because with this, you're going to get a unique fragrance DNA, you're going to get something that stands out, you're going to get something that's bold, something that's powerful, something that's extremely long lasting, and this is going to be one of those scents that's going to stand out in your collection. It's very bold, very powerful, very sexy, very warm, very sweet and fruity, but it's not a traditional like sweet type of scent. It's just a very nice fragrance that you can wear during the fall and winter season, and as I mentioned, it is going to last on your skin for a very long time. So out of the two fragrances, I do feel like the Jimmy Choo for her is the only one that's worth purchasing. Not that it's not a good fragrance to have in your collection, but I'm sure that you probably have a fragrance that's similar to this, an easy to grab type of scent that may even last a little bit longer than this. So I don't feel like you need to run out and buy it, but it is one of those fragrances, if you are looking for an easy to wear year-round scent, it is one of those fragrances that will suffice in that case. But as I mentioned, the Jimmy Choo for her is a lot better in my opinion. So if we're talking about the battle of the sexes, then the woman's fragrance is definitely the winner for sure. And I'm not at all being, you know, subjective at all. This is just based on what they smell like, how they actually linger on the skin, and how they last. this is the one that I feel like is worth the money and is worth repurchasing as well. So of course, if you are looking for either one of these fragrances, I am going to have the link listed down below. But as I mentioned, women run the world as always. But of course, thank you guys so much for tuning into another video. Let me know down below what your thoughts are. Thank you guys so much again for tuning into another video. If you love fragrance videos, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And of course, make sure that you guys go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks again for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. God willing, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.